Welcome to Home with Justin. From that path your eye moves to borders where plantings read like sentences. Imagine layered beds with fragrant edging plants up front, mid-height cottage-style blooms in the middle, and architectural shrubs or small trees at the back. Keep the palette gentle, sage greens, faded blues, soft creams, and touches of rust, and vary textures. The feathery plumes of ornamental grasses, the round heads of hydrangeas, the fine spikes of lavender. In practice, place most aromatic plants where you linger, by seating and along walks, so scent becomes part of daily life. The practical benefit is continual seasonal interest. As bulbs fade and perennials rise, the bed remains composed, delivering beauty and scent without constant overhaul. Consider vertical elements next. A simple wooden arbor draped in climbing roses, clematis, or jasmine becomes a fragrant threshold, softening the transition from yard to porch. Alternatively, staggered trellises against a shed or fence can carry vines and break up flat plains with layered color and scent. Tall perennials like delphinium or foxglove provide interior punctuation in beds, drawing the eye upward and giving the space a sense of depth. These vertical touches are both practical and atmospheric. They maximize planting space for small yards and create welcoming passageways that feel like invitations rather than barriers. Furniture anchors the garden and habit. Envision a weathered farmhouse table on a flagstone pad, its top showing circular marks from years of cups and plant pots. Mix and match chairs and a bench with a softened patina create an informal dining room outdoors. Scatter cushions in muted florals and plaids, keep a knitted throw on the bench for cool evenings, and group potted herbs on the tabletop for easy snips while cooking. Seating encourages lingering, and when it's placed near strong scent sources, lavender drifts, rosemary pots, or a jasmine-clad trellis, each pause becomes a multisensory moment. The benefit is social and restorative. Outdoor furniture invites meals, reading, and conversation that slow time and stitch memories. Vintage and repurposed accents add character with economy. Imagine an old wheelbarrow turned planter, enamel pitchers holding loose bouquets, or a rusted watering can propped on a shelf. These objects read as relics and make the garden feel curated by seasons rather than staged by a single afternoon. Salvaged window frames become garden art. Wooden crates act as mobile plant stands. The practical advantage is that reclaimed items are often less expensive and more durable than new decor, while aesthetically they give the space authenticity. Dense and flaked paint tell a story and invite you to touch and remember. Water and wildlife bring motion and life. A shallow bird bath on a pedestal or a small recirculating fountain tucked among hostas adds a gentle soundtrack and attracts birds and insects. Even a humble washed-up bird bath will draw winged visitors, and a small pond edge planted with moisture-loving ferns softens the scene. The presence of water enhances sensory depth, sound, shimmer, and reflection, and functionally supports a healthier garden ecosystem by encouraging beneficial wildlife. This living movement makes the garden feel less like a display and more like a place where life happens and is welcomed. Lighting lengthens the garden's day and sculpts its mood. Drape warm-toned string lights across a pergola, place lanterns on tables, and nestle low solar stakes along pathways to mark routes. Uplight a specimen tree or the textured face of a shed to create depth after dark. Use bulbs that read warm and amber rather than harsh white. The goal is to create pools of intimacy rather than uniform brightness. The immediate benefit is usability. Your outdoor rooms remain usable after sunset, but the deeper reward is atmosphere. Soft light makes textures readable and invites lingering evenings of conversation or quiet reflection. Functional design keeps the rustic look from being mere prettiness. A pegboard on the side of the shed organizes tools and becomes part of the aesthetic. A reclaimed ladder leaned against a fence displays potted herbs. Storage benches hide cushions, seed packets, and cloches while providing seating. Rain barrels made from repurposed barrels collect water for thirsty beds, and wooden crates serve as harvest baskets. These choices reduce friction. Tools are accessible, cushions dry and ready, and make maintenance feel like a seamless part of garden life rather than an interruption. Usefulness becomes beauty when it's visibly integrated. Plant selection is about resilience and repeated reward. Choose hardy perennials and shrubs that tolerate local conditions, and supplement with annuals for seasonal brightness. Include cut-and-come-again varieties, cosmos, snapdragons, sweet peas, that reward you with bouquets all season long. Emphasize scent. Lavender, rosemary, scented geraniums, and night-scented stock near seeding make each breath a small delight. The benefit is efficiency. Long-lived plants reduce replanting labor, and cut-worthy varieties keep your home filled with garden smells and fresh arrangements, extending the pleasure of cultivation indoors. Seasonal thinking ensures the garden remains lively across months. Plant spring bulbs beneath late-season perennials, stagger bloom times to prolong color and scent, and use evergreen anchors, boxwood, rosemary, for winter structure. In autumn, swap cushions for warmer plaids and add wicker baskets of apples or decorative gourds to tables. In winter, string lanterns and lay out cozy blankets so the garden keeps offering small comforts. Designing with the year in mind produces a place that evolves gracefully rather than emptying out between seasons.